Henry Ford once said, whether you think you can or you can't, you are right. But why? In this video, we will explore how our thoughts and beliefs become reality, whether it's positive or negative. So keep watching.
Hey guys, Sajal here from New York. I'm a marketing professional and public speaker for the last 15 years.
Don't ignore the power of your vision to change the world. Whether that world is your office, your community, an industry, or a global movement. You need to have a core belief that what you contribute can change the way of thinking to problems. Your values in life determine your beliefs about yourself and the world around you. If you have positive values such as love, compassion, and generosity, you will believe that people in your world are deserving of these values and you will treat them accordingly. When you believe in yourself and choose to be a good person, you will find yourself to be more positive and successful in life. Belief in great results is the driving force, the power behind all great movies, music, and scientific discoveries. Belief in success is behind every successful business, sports club, and political organization. Belief in success is the basic, absolutely essential ingredient of successful people. If you are a business owner and entrepreneur, you are most definitely going to fail and experience a loss or setback at some point. If it hasn't happened already, it eventually will. That's not to be negative or discourage you. That's just life. But when it does happen and when your belief is strong, no failure or setback will have the power to completely wipe you out. Belief in yourself is the name of the game. Until 1954, the general belief around the world was that it was physically impossible for an athlete to run a mile in 4 minutes. Experts stated that the human body was not just capable of it. They even went as far as to insist his lungs may explode and he would certainly die. These beliefs rang true for decades, and during this time athletes continued to fail to break through this barrier. May 6, 1954, British athlete Sir Roger Bannister ran the miracle. By doing this, he didn't only break the world record, but he broke a limiting belief in the minds of hundreds of athletes. The 4-minute mile was now possible. Bannister's record lasted just 46 days. In the following years, the power of belief showed. As athletes trained and had a new achievable goal, more and more of them began to break the 4-minute mark. Fast forward to present day, running a 4-minute mile is not in use. When you have the will and believe you can do something, you're going to do it. Simple as that. Thinking success conditions your mind to create plans that produce success. Thinking failure does the exact opposite. When you think and talk about what you want and how to get it, you feel happier and in greater control of your life. Once you learn how to think positive, you will notice wonderful changes all around you. Your brain will actually begin to operate in a state of free-flowing, feel-good hormones called endorphins, which will make you feel lighter and happier. You'll also notice a major boost in confidence and will feel more capable of taking on new assignments and challenges that might have previously been outside of your comfort zone. Dreams can become a reality when we possess a vision that is characterized by the willingness to work hard, a desire for excellence, and a belief in ourselves. Every day, all over the nation, young people start working in new jobs. Each of them wishes that someday he could enjoy the success that goes with reaching the top. But a small number of these young people really believe they will succeed. They approach their work with the "I am going to the top" kind of attitude, and with substantial belief they reach the top. Believing they will succeed and it's not impossible, these folks study and observe the behavior of senior executives. They learn how successful people approach problems and make decisions. They observe the attitudes of successful people. There is nothing magical or mystical about the power of belief. Belief generates the power, skill, and energy needed to do. When you believe I can do it, the how to do it develops. Having the positive belief that it will all be okay just means that you hustle and make it work, because the failure is not even an option in your own mind. Without firm, unshakable belief that man can travel in space, scientists would not have the courage, interest, and enthusiasm to proceed. The belief that cancer can be cured will ultimately produce cures for cancer. Disbelief is a negative power. When the mind disbelieves or doubts, the mind attracts reasons to support the disbelief. The not really wanting to succeed is responsible for most failures. We only see what we want to see. We only hear what we want to hear. Our belief system is just like a mirror that only shows us what we believe. Look across the way at the person who is advancing forward. He believes he is worth much and he receives much. He believes he can handle big, difficult assignment and he does. Everything he does, the way he handles himself with people, his character, his thoughts, his viewpoints, all say he is a professional. Successful people maintain a positive focus in life, no matter what's going on around them. They stay focused on their past success rather than their past failures, and on the next action steps they need to take to get them closer to the fulfillment of their goals, rather than all the other distractions that life presents to them. Your mind is a thought factory. It's a busy factory, producing countless thoughts in every minute of every day. A positive attitude causes a chain reaction of positive thoughts, events, and outcomes. It is a catalyst and it sparks extraordinary results. Production in your thought factory is under the charge of two managers, one of whom we will call Mr. Positive and the other Mr. Negative. Mr. Positive is in charge of manufacturing positive thoughts. He specializes in producing reasons why you can, why you were qualified, why you will. Mr. Negative is your expert in developing reasons why you can't, why you were weak, why you were inadequate. All you need to signal either manager is to give the slightest mental back and call. If the signal is positive, Mr. Positive will step forward and go to work. Likewise, a negative signal brings Mr. Negative forward. Tell yourself today is a lousy day. This signals Mr. Negative into action and he manufactures some facts to prove you are right. He suggests to you that it's too hot or it's too cold, business will be bad today, sales will drop, other people will be on edge, you may get sick, your wife will be in a fuzzy mood. Mr. Negative is tremendously efficient. In just a few moments, he has got you sold. It is a bad day. Before you know it, it is a heck of a bad day. But tell yourself today is a beautiful day. And Mr. Positive is signaled forward to act. He tells you this is a wonderful day. The weather is refreshing. It's good to be alive. Today you can catch up on some of your work, and then it is a good day. Our mind has the power to make heaven out of hell and hell out of heaven. Only a pure mind will produce pure thoughts, resulting in pure actions. This is why it's essential to clean our mind. Just like a dentist gives us a dental floss to clean our teeth, we need a mental floss to clean our minds of the excessive dirt it accumulates. Just as a gardener sows a seed, likewise we take a thought and sow it in the field of our mind. When we plant a seed in the soil of our mind, it grows. If we sow an apple, it is natural that we will reap an apple. And there is a multiplier effect. One seed does not give one fruit. The harvest is manifold, whether positive or negative. While you are going through the process of trying to find the satisfaction in your work, pretend you feel satisfied. Tell yourself you had a good day. Walk through the corridors with a smile. If you act like you are having fun, you will find you are having fun. Your mind has enough bandwidth to only focus on one thought at a time. All you have to do is keep it focused on uplifting thoughts until you form the same types of natural pathways that are created when you establish a new habit. The only wise thing to do is fire Mr. Negative. You don't need him. You don't want him around telling you that you can't, you are not up to it, you will fail, and so on. Mr. Negative won't help you get where you want to go. So kick him out. When a negative event occurs, remember that it's your response that truly determines the outcome. No matter what you are going through, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and it may seem hard to get to it, but you can do it. And just keep working towards it, and you will find the positive side of things. You have done it before, and you can do it now. See the positive possibilities. Redirect the substantial energy of your frustration and turn it into positive, effective, unstoppable determination. Those who convert opportunity into reward will be those wise people who learn how to think themselves to success. Walk in, the door to success is open wider than ever before. New industries, new scientific breakthroughs, expanding markets all spell opportunity. This is good news. This is a wonderful time to be alive. Put yourself on record now that you are going to join that select group that is getting what it wants from life. Here is the first step towards success. It's a basic step. It can be avoided. Step 1. Believe in yourself. Believe you can succeed. A person is a product of his own thoughts. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact. Believe big. Adjust your thermostat forward. Launch your success offensive with honest, sincere belief that you can succeed. Believe big, grow big. Think success, don't think failure. Remind yourself regularly that you are better than you think you are. Successful people are not Superman. Successful people are just ordinary folks who has developed belief in themselves and what they do. Believe big. The size of your success is determined by the size of your belief. Don't let fear or insecurity stop you from trying new things. Believe in yourself. Do what you love. Believe, really believe you can succeed, and you will. Thank you, and wish you all the very best.